Okay, that intro was adorable. You gotta smash the like for that intro. Hello, Lazza here, and in today's video we are checking out some no lag shaders for Minecraft Pocket Edition, which should work pretty good on lower end devices. If you are enjoying today's video, make sure you smash the like button. If you are new, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss a video. And I'm absolutely mind blown that we gained 300 subscribers in a day. I think it was yesterday. Like, oh my god, they're so sick. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. So all the shaders in today's video I did test out on the old iPad Air 1 here. Just sits here collecting dust, and you know the case is gone because I broke it in my other video. I didn't mean to break it, but I did. So if you have been lagging on some of the ultra shaders I have been showing, then hopefully these lower end device shaders will work fine on your device, and they're pretty good for lower end device shaders. So anyway, I'm going to stop talking so we can get into the shaders and show them off. Don't you just hate it when you record the video and the mic wasn't even turned on? God damn, this iOS screen recorder can be buggy sometimes. It's just so frustrating. Okay, so first of all, I'm just sorry that I can't do a live commentary now because I've actually got to go to work, so I'm pumping this one out very quickly. So the first shader I did check out is Mcpe version 2.5, so this is a remake. If you do want to download all of these shaders, the link's in the description below. The creator links are also in the description below, so make sure you check them out. If you do want to see some cinematics of this shader, there will be at the end of the video, so I'll put all the cinematics and I'll put like a little picture of what shader is what in the cinematics, so you know what is what. So the water in this shader looks absolutely amazing, looks pretty realistic. I like the effects on top of it, it's pretty cool. So if you do want to check it out, then this is, if you only want water, then this is the shader for you, because it literally only changes the water. I think it does change some lighting, but it doesn't do much more, so it doesn't change anything with the skies or the leaves or anything. It literally is just water. So if you only want water, then boom, this shader's for you, this remake. Anyway, moving on to the next shader, which is ESTN shader. So this one I think is pretty cool because it doesn't really change much, but it changes a lot of the default stuff. So as you can see in the skies and whatnot, it still looks the same, but it looks better. Like the sun as well, it's still the square shape, but it's nice and bright, and the clouds and I think the skies are a lot more like a more contrast of a color, which is, I think it's really nice. It has the wavy effects with the trees, the tall grass and all that stuff, and it also does have some pretty cool shadows, which I like. So when you do actually put this shader on, there is a little options button, so you can change between like the default textures and have these kind of textures in if you want, and some other textures which I honestly didn't even look at. The water does have that wavy effect, which is nice, and if you do put on the certain settings, you can have like the cool texture pack on top of the water, which is always pretty nice. Also, I do want to mention that to make this video go a bit quicker, I will skip all the nighttime and all that stuff, so you won't see any night gameplay now. You'll see it in the cinematics at the end. I also won't be talking about the lightings and stuff because I didn't really check it out. You can check it out if you do want to download the shader and check it out for yourself. But anyway, let's move on to the next shader. So the next shader we do have is Frps Shadow V2. So this is a nice shader. So it doesn't do anything with the water, but if you see in the skies, it does have that moving cloud effect. It does have a pretty nice bright sun, which is nice. It's a bigger sun too, so that's pretty cool. And even the moon at night's a bit bigger than the default moon size, so that's pretty cool as well. It does have the wavy effects as well, and with this shader, it does also change the textures a little bit, which is pretty cool. So if you do like that texture change to a bit more of a realistic texture, then this one is for you. Anyway, moving on to the last shader, which is Scorpio Pe Shadow. So this is a ultra shader, which I do have. The only reason why I included it in this list is to boost the numbers to 4 shaders, but it also does have a low and a medium version as well. So it's just a bit more of an options for you. So maybe if you do want a ultra shader, if you can't run the ultra shader, go for the medium or the low version. The download link's in the description, so check it out. I do apologize, I'm not sure what the low or the medium look like. I honestly went straight for the ultra one. You know how I love my ultra shaders, so I went straight for that one. So as you can see in the gameplay, it does have that nice water. It looks pretty sick on top of it with that like sun reflection kind of thing. It does have the wavy effect, and it does have the wavy wind breezing effect with the tall grass and the leaves, which is pretty cool. Has a nice shadow, and the skies look pretty decent as well. So if you do want to download it, links in the description below. Links in the description below for all of these shaders and the creator links, as I said before. But that is pretty much it. I do apologize if this commentary seems a bit out of place, because the gameplay is probably going to be all over the place because I recorded it and I'll go back to listen to it to see if it's good enough, and then there's no audio, there's no commentary. I'm like, what? And then apparently I didn't turn on the record microphone, even though I did. I literally turned it on before and it still didn't do it. Oh, it's just so frustrating. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this video up. Stay tuned for some cinematics if you do want to check it out. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and peace.
接上。